Anyway. Does my YouTube command still work? No, it does not. That is broken. That's fine. Anyway. Alright, I think we should get started with some KOTOR. Some good old Knights of the Old Republic, as they call it. And by the way, as I have in my title, I am on a, I am working towards trying to get 100 followers on twitch.tv. So, you know, any word you have about me would be fantastic, but no pressure at all. Alrighty, let's switch on over. Everybody wants to see the Knights of the Old Republic, right? Look at it in all its glory. My jank ass setup for this. Okay, so when we last left off, I did like the investigation. I think 12, 15. Yeah, that's my most recent one. I am still a good old dang old Jedi. Oh, that's right. I got to the place. The place here. You know what? Let me actually, real quick, I need to change my title to include like no spoilers. You know what? Never mind. But one thing I will say, and I'm gonna make a message about this. Please note, power may go out. New York City is experiencing brownouts due to the weather. So I'm gonna pin that till the end of stream. So if I suddenly disconnect and go offline, that is why. That is why. It just kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Like I said last night at like 2 a.m. the power went out and I had to flip the fuse. It was a whole thing. It was a mess. Oof, that thing's kind of beating my ass.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and do a critical strike on it. But yeah, now that Sparkly will hopefully be finishing the original trilogy this week, and actually getting to experience it. Okay, so she died. Should I not be fighting the Guardian droids, or do I have to fight the Guardian droids?
Here it is.
You have to? Okay. But they're so tough. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong here. Oh, it is so fucking hot right now. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Oh. Yeah, that is incredibly tough. Was that where you were going for? Were you gonna say something better? Or not better, something more apt. But like, I don't think there's anything tougher than finding a job, honestly. Oh, okay, finding a job in itself is hard. You're thinking something sus. It's okay, I'm always thinking something sus. Sorry, I thought about butts for a second. Now finding a good job is like the hardest thing in the world. Okay, the ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. You know what else hums and throbs? Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Like SpongeBob. Talk to computer. Okay, the computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of the tones softly echoed by the data pad. A small data receptacle opens in front of the ancient machine. Insert your data pad into the receptacle. Computer screen seems to be interfacing with your data pad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Hersky, or someone make me hum and throb. I'll stop. Don't stop, girl. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Wizards' towers have never known to be non-exciting. I just got a notification that my watch stream with my watch streak with Gallant J broke, and I didn't even know I had one, to be quite honest. But that reminds me, shout out Gallant J VT. Wait, why am I doing these shout outs? I should be making Adam do them. He is a mon. Yeah, I just didn't. I know he was just streaming, but like I didn't know I had a stream streak with him. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent again, humming. Your data pad is released from the receptacle. Machine goes silent for a moment before light flickers again. Data interpretation. Complete language analysis complete. Continue. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. So it'd probably be like grassland, arboreal, and oceanic. Planetary life connected to life breaking. Such a mobile legs hurting. Oh, sorry your legs are hurting. Trade motion sensors. Okay. I like how dead people are containers. This is true. Okay, first of all, let's... No, I want to leave this place and go heal up real quick.
If the droid is correct, then we must complete the tasks in the proving ground to...
Okay, well, I just want to get out of here. Bastila. Wait, do I actually have to... Yeah, I do, okay. There we go. Return to the Ebon Hawk. Your force points regen so you can use heal. Yeah, but it doesn't heal enough to not be, like, a little annoying. No, I would like to find a better job. I actually don't mind my job at all. It doesn't do much to stress me out most days. But, like, I don't get paid enough. I don't get paid enough. That's the one I just did. Thoughts on flesh. You're gonna have to be a little more specific, because if we're talking about, like, human flesh, it's very soft and very nice in a lot of places. If we're talking about, like, consuming human flesh, that's not so much. Talk about, like, ground beef. That's great.
You cannot win.
And also, hi, Louis.
Let's make this quick.
Pretty pockers. Experience points gained. Like flesh, you displease the Omnisaya. Listen, as much as I like the AdMech, they're not caked up enough. It's their one flaw. That being said, if I could have like a cool robot arm IRL, I would do that. Okay, listen, the femboy Skitarii. Okay, we're getting into territory now, where now I start to have doubts about what I just said. Admech Aunt Fanny, holy fucking shit. Admech Big Weld as well. Robots fucking rules. Robots is a great movie. I like... Okay. The Skitarii are arguably like one of the coolest factions in all of the Empire. If I lived in 40K, I would be an Admech. Because it beats like basically everything else, just by default. I mean, if I could be like a, no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I'd be an Eldari, but like the Eldari have like the worst afterlife. Yeah, they're one of the coolest. They are genuinely so cool. They're genuinely so cool. Thousand Sun Femboy or Skitarii Femboy? Skitarii Femboy. Femboy Eldar, that's all the Eldar. Except for the ones that are girls. No, there's Marajai from Rogue Trader, who is a Jakari. And he is so fucking funny because he lives his entire life to rage bait you, and then like you can make him just become like super submissive to you by just being dominant to him, and instead of him trying to dominate you, he will then be completely submissive to you because you are more powerful and dominant to him. He is a funny antagonist. I love him. Okay, then I talk about one of the most OP and ridiculous universes and talk about femboys. Fucking men. If your universe doesn't have femboys, I don't want to be a part of it. Okay, let's talk to the computer. Insert your data pad. Talk to the computer. Identify three primary death-giving seed roll types. Maybe volcanic, barren, and desert. I think femboys might be canonical to 4K. Well, cat people are. So like cat boys and cat girls, they are canon. So if they are, we have to assume femboys are. You got to assume that. I'm just gonna save the game real quick. That was pretty easy. And just kind of walking on some. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be. A Discord server, the daily discussion question was, what two characters from separate universes would you want to fight? I answered, I'm a Bugs Bunny clown and some Space Marines. That's fucking hilarious. That really is funny. I'm trying to think of like a good bit, but I'm like at a loss for words. Maybe like the Space Marine like zooming after them on like a speeder bike. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're like a gag character, you kind of have like an infinite power level, you know. Eldar males are femboys. So that's basically entirely true from our point of view, because basically canonically, if they're done right, if you looked at an Eldar IRL, you wouldn't be able to tell if it was male or female, because like we don't understand, like they're all very pretty and like lanky and, for lack of a better term, like they're very effeminate to us because we don't have the same kind of like body structure they do. By panic, like literally. According to Andy Law, one of the best writers Warhammer has ever had, this is for Warhammer Fantasy. He did some very fun things with the biology of the elves in Warhammer Fantasy like basically saying that they have full control over their body, and like to the point where they can choose if they want to get pregnant or not after sex. Like, it's, yeah, he's basically like, they should be a lot more alien than they shouldn't just be like tall with like lanky ears and such. They should be like actually basically alien, and I like that, and I it's my canon that that's that for the Eldar as well.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
So where do I sign up exactly? The Adronadrill. I can't fucking spell. I hope I pronounce that right. Guys, I haven't. Okay, so you know, it's been hot here. Like I've been bitching about for like the last. I've been live for what, 40 minutes. So for the last 40 minutes, I've been bitching about it being hot. My mouse pad has melted. It's like stuck to my desk, and the underside of it's like melted off. Dude, what? That's wild. Like, admittedly, this is a cheap mouse pad. I'm like covered in black goo from it now. This is insane. This is bad news. Okay, what is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and
Androgyny?
find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
And I think it's androgyny. That's not spelled right. And androgynous and Andromeda. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. It's just really hot. Okay, cool. I did get it right at one point. Androgynous. Yeah, that word. I didn't feel like using spell check. Yeah, no. Let's just say it's about to get to the point where if I was doing a face cam, this wouldn't be allowed to be on Twitch anymore. Yeah, actually, I just hit keys till they work. Anyway, yeah, no, my mouse pad is now grafted to my desk. I'm gonna have to eventually get another one, but I'll probably get another, a better one. I have one, it's like a black and white, the Wave of Kusunaga, or whatever the fuck it's called, that one Japanese painting that I really like. So it's nothing special. It's like a $10 Amazon mouse pad. I don't really care about it, but until then, I don't have a better alternative, so I'm going to keep it. Maybe I'll look for a Star Wars mouse pad, or get the Deltarune one from Fangamer, or something like that. So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested.
It's scary.
It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more. But I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
I suspect as well. So Sparkly has been laughing their frickin' non-binary ass off during episode 5 specifically, because they're like, C-3PO is such a fucking dick. And like, they're not wrong. They are not wrong. 3PO sucks. I love him. He just keeps being like racist. Okay, let's just go back to the Ebon Hawk because I'll probably make it quicker to just get to the council from there. Speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly.
He probably does.
I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Bastila, I am down to fuck if you are. I'm just throwing that one out there right now. You're interested in more than...
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such things, attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely...
Please, Bastila.
Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Is that some kind of clumsy comment? I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry. These are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a hut in human form. Nothing extravagant, I'm a soldier.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Oh, okay. Dorelia.
Excellent. Your current age is?
3012 healthy living. Wasn't this all in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
What'd you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly.
So let me smash.
For a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
So it's not for... I mean, yeah, like, that's the thing, is that it's not forbidden for Ki-Adi-Mundi because he got a special smash pass from Yoda. Fuck Ki-Adi-Mundi. All my homies hate Ki-Adi-Mundi. All my homies is Adam. I still don't know who Pong Krell is. It's been Sparkly and Adam know, and they're just like, you don't know? And I'm like, who the fuck is Pong Krell? I have a trading card for him. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yeah, that was Ki-Adi-Mundi, wasn't it? Ki-Daddy-Mundi. But yeah, the Jedi aren't supposed to... Well, okay, the Jedi can fuck. That's the thing, right? The Jedi are actually allowed to fuck. They're just not allowed to, like, fall in love over it. Yeah, Pong Krell. Apparently fuck Pong Krell.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
When Granddaddy Nurgle can be called Daddy True. An incomplete star map in Dimension Sun called Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any...
That's not Yoda, that's just another guy from his race.
Might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Yeah, nice from the Clone Wars cartoon. I just don't know what's wrong with him.
Well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out.
That sounds about right from what I've heard.
The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Isn't Starforge PC? Wasn't that like Asmongold's company or something like that?
Ever
Sounds like a
brash, ever
suicide mission.
disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Vrook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Join the Sith. I might. Might undertake this task alone.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her
I thought like it was owned by somebody else and Critical, and then like Critical just like bought the rest of it out or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I thought more people had a hand in it. Maybe it was like Schlatt or something. Maybe it wasn't Asmongold. I don't know, but yeah, or Asmold, as is more apt to call him. No, I don't think it was Asmongold, because I don't think Charlie would do anything with him, because like Asmongold is like evil Charlie, you know, like he looks like Nega Charlie, evil guy. Great, pass on the Catwoman. There are others that want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success.
Jedi discretion is
The
advised.
fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine
good.
will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Oh yeah, you can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish.
Schlatt was the co-founder. Okay.
The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay, I need to take care of a few things, get this place a little more cozy, given the fact that like my mouse pad is melting. So I will I'm gonna go on a quick break because I have ads coming up anyway, and we'll be back in a few minutes. See you guys soon. Alrighty. That is a little bit better in here. I just kind of conducted the airflow. P dancing. I'm pretty sure it's P. P rules. And congrats on him for getting a new model. Alright. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk. I love the music on Dantooine. Padawan, a word if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There's talk they're sending a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. My discussions with the Council are none of your business. Please understand, I'm not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the order of the Republic. But the task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. Only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dorak has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the Academy. In my studies, I've come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monster pure. Worst of these abominations are the Terran a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi fall into the ravenous hunger. What makes this creature so dangerous? The Terran is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They're incredibly strong with a primal cunning. They have an inborn resistance to the Force. As someone brave, the Terran is a monster bred by the ancient Sith and spread throughout the galaxy to destroy the Jedi. Why are you worried about them now? It's not the first time the Terran have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and haunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to exterminate them. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. Final warning as you go, Padawan, do not underestimate the Terran If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. I just cannot pronounce that damn word. Musha Shaka. Musha Shaka Baka, yeah. I love the alien languages in Star Wars. I accidentally clicked out of the screen. Alrighty. How do I... There we go. Hi, Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you have any more war stories?
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We razed whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
What do you mean?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
You could have found another way.
I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin. There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
How did they redeem themselves?
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Can you give me some adrenal stimulants?
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a stamina-boosting stimulant to help you get tougher. There anything else you need?
I just want drugs and war stories from you. Tell me more about the Mandalorian
We
Wars.
fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
Revan's cool. You couldn't have won against the whole galaxy.
But it was close. So close. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
But you eventually lost.
Yeah, we lost. But there is no shame in it. We lost to the greatest single warrior the Republic has ever known. It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated
Best
the
of luck,
us.
Spore.
Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
You give me some adrenal stimulants?
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise, you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows is there any...
Can you tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars? See, this is a pro strats. I'll just ask him for war stories and say, do you want to get high? And then ask for more war stories.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
Mandalore gets fucked up a lot, huh? I guess to be fair, the Mandalorians are kind of assholes. Eventually came to Terrace.
Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
You're missing a few quests on danger. Okay, I'll probably go back then. You're a worthy companion. I did not find him.
I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Can you give me some adrenal stimulants?
Hey,
Okay.
You're
Okay. Yeah, I did not find the Mandalorian captain. So let me. Oh, hey, mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You know anything about the planet we're on?
I'm not the one you should ask about Dantooine. I didn't even know there was a Jedi Academy here. I always thought it was just a bunch of settlers and farmers. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't know. Mission is there? I'm playing some Bazak. I want to talk to you about your brother.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you...
Wait, I already talked to you. I didn't. I just saw a guy and I clicked talk. Okay, I didn't read his name. I forgot how fucking funny Han Solo is in the original trilogy, by the way. Come on. Empty. Oh, hey, you're up. Hello. Hello, Sporkly. Oh, hey, Jay. I gave you a shout out earlier, so I don't think I can give you another one right now. But hello. Hope your stream went well today. Okay, cool. I fought at least one Mandalorian group. I hope it's going well, Jay. Let's see here. Okay, so it's just telling me how I can leave and such. Hello, Bastila. Are we gonna smash yet?
How can I help?
I want to talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer.
Yeah, of course she does. Of course she does. Well, she also just beat Dark Souls 2 on stream, I think. At least she's gotten close. I don't remember if she beat it or not. But yeah, glad that you have somebody there to help. I have not played Dark Souls 2. I have not had the pleasure of playing Dark Souls 2. I love Dark Souls 3. I don't love Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I still don't understand why we share this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
How did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
How you going, Jay? Oh, thanks a lot.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to.
I have another question. Why do we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
Well, I certainly didn't want to dream about them.
That would not be my first choice either. But choice appears to be irrelevant in this matter. We dreamed about Revan and
We don't
Malak
choose our
because
dreams
we were meant
typically.
to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
Oh, hey, Sparkly, I have some bad news for you. That I've talked about on stream. That I'm now gonna curse you with. our little man, our little guy, our little cat, he destroyed the rest of the Popeyes. So I'm pretty mad with him. I'm pretty mad about him. How that happened? He found the bag that it was in when I was sitting there because I was about to go back for more, and he knocked the whole thing down and got it all over the floor and started eating. You know how he is. It was not very surprising. Let's see here. Do you think we'll receive more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance.
That's all I wanted to know.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
I guess I can talk to Karth.
What's on your mind?
I want to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I think you owe me an explanation, Karth.
I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
Say a name like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think he would betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners.
That's pretty bad.
I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
I do the same thing in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
God, I hate talking to you, Karth.
Yes, what's in... You got...
Okay, yeah, I can't advance him anymore. Exit ramp, okay. There we go. Remembering Basil and Canderous. So I've got a more important question than lightsabers. Because I ask that one every time.
How can I help?
What's everyone's favorite droid from Star Wars? Let's see here. You have something you want to ask me? Whoops. How'd you know? Your face all scrunch up like a Kinrath pup.
A Kinrath pup. It's most
BD1.
is not.
BD1's pretty cute.
Remember, I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... I mean, whatever I think about you.
Okay, she's adorable.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
Nah, I'd win. What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was ranting earlier about how you kept going off about C-3PO. It was very funny. Why are you getting so upset?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything to hurt you.
I believe you truly mean what you say. For now, sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
We appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Journal entry added. Becky, let me smash. I mean, you're not wrong. Just call her Becky. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna show off my Midwest here for a second. You know, it sounds really good. Corn on the cob. Some buttery corn on the cob. Whatever you sent was censored. It was probably a link if I had to guess. Check Discord. Okay, hold on. Let me check that real quick. Nothing better than checking Discord live. Oh, I've seen it, yeah. At least I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Or at least I will check in a bit. Okay. So I need to find all these Mandalorians. And they'll probably be in this area. Yeah, I hope it's not, like, super hot for anybody else. I hope it's just... I hope the heat wave dies here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to just run past. One group in each of the other three areas, that makes sense.
So be it.
Okay. I don't remember which areas I have, like, previously killed them in. So this is gonna be a fun little adventure. A level. Okay. Chicken. Oh, okay. That might work. Okay, powers. Can I get the next level of this? It needs level 12. Okay. Force aura. Is Force aura any good? Oh shit! I forgot I have throw lightsaber. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade throw lightsaber. I want to try that. I want to try that now. Let's try it. That sucked. Save level ups for boss fights. Oh, that's right, because you can do the Skyrim thing. She the anti-droid powers max out. Okay. That will be what I focus on next then. The lightsaber is bad. I'm realizing this now. I am realizing this. Advanced just lets it bounce. Oh, lame. I like the big fuck-ass flying mantas, by the way. Do the Cath Hounds respawn while you're in an area? Okay, I killed the Mandalorians over here, I believe. So this area should be checked out. Horny Cath Hounds. Or something. I think I already picked up that backpack. Because I remember looting it. Yeah, I keep looting empty things. Let me disarm.
Huh?
Skill tilt, fine.
Huh? Sure.
Did not mean to pause the game. You know what I really need? On my next break here in like 30 minutes. I need to get myself some ice water. Another group near the East Path South. Okay, so over here. And that might end up being my last one, because I think I fought 2 groups. I've for sure fought 1. I'll check my journal. I will check the backpack too real quick. Yeah. Okay, we've encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders plaguing Dantooine. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there'd be any in the ancient grove. So the Matali grounds, okay. I think I need to go north for that. Yeah. To the west here, so... Here are just more calf hounds.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I did, but it makes the game feel very unwatchable.
This is what I live for.
But I don't know, it might be worth it. Well, let me try. Whoops. So it's so weird. It's so weird, right? Wait. Oh, am I? Okay. I was not aware that I was. That's fine. It looks like shit anyway, so. Yeah, okay, I haven't even been over here yet, so this is probably where I'll find the, hopefully, last group.
You've been holding out on us again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
What?
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot win.
I hope the remake for this ever actually gets finished that you force jump. They get force jump to let you leap over things. Yeah. I have doubts that this game that the remake will ever actually come out though. But supposedly they're still working on it. You know what game I also think will never get finished, but they insist is still being made? Is Beyond Good and Evil 2. I think was the name of it. Okay, why was if I go to my journal here now? Still says the same thing. Grove area where you kill the Mandalorians. I mean, I killed a lot of them in Grove areas, but I think I know where you mean. Oh, literally called Grove. Okay, what do you guys got? Okay, I actually want you to have demolitions higher. Master Power Blast. Sounds good. Okay, Basila. I want your Force Cure to be better, but that's dark side power. Stun droid, disable droid. I cannot get destroy droid. Okay, that's a dark side power. Stasis doesn't seem too bad. Oh, hold on. No, I'm gonna get a resistance one for her, because I feel like that fits her.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the Grove, but I don't know if you meant like specifically a grove or like a grove area. Other side of the map. Okay. Those look like some Mandalorians. Let me just go ahead. I haven't done that in a while.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Nah. Well, that sucks. Oh. To quote C-3PO, oh dear. Okay, well, I'm really glad I was smart enough to save. Holy shit. Okay.
Ah, so this is the meddler.
Oh shit, did I not heal up? Fuck. Yeah, I could be a little bit... No. Okay, Force Whirlwind didn't do as good as I'd hoped. Go on.
The Force fights.
Okay. Just gotta do party, you know, priority focus. Beautiful. Ooh, some more lightsabers. I'm leveling up my magic stat. Trying to get 99. To those of you old people out there, did you like that joke? Is that the full extent to that quest? I'm just gonna assume that was the full extent of the quest. Oh, right, I am supposed to do squats on the party way. Yeah, I'll do some squats. It may be hot as fuck, but my ass can be even hotter than the weather. Let me... I'm gonna need to get a drink. You have to talk to the guy in the courtyard back at the main place. Okay, I'm gonna be doing squats. I need to get an actual proper drink. So I was gonna run my ads here in a couple minutes anyway, because it's almost time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. God, I wish the game would stop doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. And then when I get back, I'll do some squats. I'll do some squats with a nice hydrating beverage. So BRB. Bing, let me know when I can't think of anything funnier than what Spore said. I'm glad you're cozy. It's too hot to get cozy here, unfortunately. The heat can die. I wish the heat death of the universe was that the heat dies. That's what I wish. Of course, I guess that's then becomes Frostpunk, and Frostpunk doesn't seem too nice to actually live in either. Can I complain for a sec about, before I do my squats, can I complain about something very New Yorky? You have a giant fan blowing you and saying blowing me was captured by AutoMod. The absence of heat will kill us all. You fucking nerd! You fucking nerd, Sparkly. Yeah, I hope to get popular enough to have a huge. No, that joke. No, don't sleep with people who are fans of your work. That is a weird power dynamic. No, I'm built different. That's true. We don't want to be at 0 Kelvin. I don't know any Kelvins in my life, so I'm at 0 Kelvins. Anyway. You guys know Sparkly, that's true, but Sparkly doesn't actually like my streams. That's the neat part. Anyway. So New York. You have a cat named Calvin. Do you also have one named Hobbs? Oh, my power just the light just flickered in here for a sec. So hopefully my stream stays up. What do you think I phrased it though? True. Oh, poor Hobbs. I'm sorry to have said something sad there. Anyway, so New York, right? You guys think about New York in the summertime. Do you guys think of like the fire hydrants being burst open? Because that absolutely happens. The one on my street is like perpetually busted open during this time. And Sparkly's the one sleeping at the enjoyer of their work. That's true. They're problematic. Cancel Sparkly. Hashtag cancel Sparkly. Anyway, the fountain on my street is busted and our water pressure is fucked. We have like very little actual water right now. All right. Who here likes squats? Because I know I have an opinion of squats. I should cancel Sparkly, yeah. I would pin that if my pinned message wasn't so important. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna do as many as I can physically do. 1, yeah, it's bad. 2, 3. Oh god, I'm already feeling the burn. 4. 5. I'm gonna do 6. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Okay. That's all I can really muster right now. It's so hot. It is so hot. It is so hot in here. Shut the fuck up, Sparkly. I would love to see you do 10 squats right now. That's too lewd for Twitch, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Squat on that dick. Dick squatting is a very serious event. I'm sweaty now. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Thank you. I don't drink for free. Not at any bars, anyway. No free hydration. Thank you for hydrating me so I don't have to wait till next stream to drink. It's a good bit. Funnier when he does it, but still a good bit. Wait, so I have to go to the courtyard area? Not like here. This is like the thing. Deezra Nuts. Deezra Nuts is a really funny Star Wars name, actually. I might have to steal it from my next Star Wars character. For my Star Wars roleplay.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order.
Yay. A Mandalorian. Yeah, no, I saw a TikTok once. I almost called it a video. They are not. Your newest character dying. I should always have a contingency. She's also like 50. We're only on episode 2, so who knows? Yeah, I know you don't have a contingency, and that's what makes you the stronger player. Sparkly bullied my last character out. I was forced to swap because of them. Anyway, I saw a TikTok once of somebody giving makeup. They were putting makeup on their Grogu doll and named her a Mandalorian, the drag queen. He was a dick, but that was his character. You didn't try and help him. You weren't making friends with him. This is like the courtyard area. Oh, this is the one like outside. No, my first... Oh, the outer courtyard. No, unfortunately, they just bullied him. He was loosely based off of Vegeta, but as a Jedi. Okay, let's see here.
I heard there was fighting Corwood towards Coruscant. I wonder if the Republic will survive.
Okay, well, you chose to keep saving me. You could have let me die. Bastila, just fucking tell me what you want to say. Stop making me have to talk to you over and over again.
How can I help?
You want to speak to me?
Indeed. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
I did kill thousands of clones by bad... Okay, part of it was bad tactics. Part of it was just... No, you know, I don't even think any of it was particularly bad tactics. It was mostly bad roles and story-related stuff. The ego was entirely on my own. Okay, well, charging across the bridge. Okay, it was a little ego. Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
That's not what I heard.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
Okay, you were on a suicide piloting run with Anakin Skywalker. That kind of throws the numbers in your favor a little bit. Because not only does he have plot armor, but he's also just really good. So Malak did your job for you.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
You're the one who wanted to speak to me. Yeah, I know, but you had plot armor. John.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Plot armor having an affair with the dice. Yeah, that is just kind of what plot armor is. Thank you, John. There's no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Like I say, points gained for slaughtering some people. Okay, I say slaughtering, but they were Mandalorians. They wanted to fight. Alright. Points gained for saying no to the reward. Oh, that makes sense. That makes some sense. Okay. And I gave it anyway. Bastila described her own encounter with the Sith Lord Revan. According to Bastila, the Jedi wanted to capture Revan. Yeah. Okay, Juhani. She perhaps in this time you can help her. Can I go back to the Ebon Hawk now? Can I get Juhani now? Sparkly's been standing there outside my field of view for a little while. I don't know exactly how long, holding up 2 middle fingers. And I'm like, you're standing in the dark where I can barely see you. Slap their ass. Unfortunately, my arms are not that long. If I had like Mr. Or not Mr. Incredible, like Mrs. Incredible arms, where I could like slap ass from a distance. Bet your ass I would be. There's Juhani. I want to take Juhani. I don't want to take Bastila. Give them a hug. Oh, I will, around their ass.
Yes?
Oh, she's got a lot of light side points for being someone who just came back to the Order. Feet. Like toe sucking? Sorry, that was inappropriate. 2 up and fighting. Yeah, I want to give you two lightsabers, I think. That kind of goes hard. I want to give you Cure because I want every Jedi to have Cure. I'm just gonna make you very combat oriented, I think. Pizza place I go to now has actual garlic bread. What did it have before? Okay, not gonna lie. So there's this steakhouse. Yeah, Finger Licking Good does imply the existence of toe sucking evil. I'm gonna put it out here. I'm gonna keep it 100 with all of you, right? I'm not into feet. Okay? I will make jokes about it nonstop, but I'm not into feet. I will be completely honest about anything I'm into. I'm not into feet. So that's why I make so many jokes about it. No. Garlic twists kind of suck. Cinnamon twists are good. Garlic twists kind of suck, though. But garlic bread is really good. I know, so there was this place that used to have, like, cheese toast. It was a steakhouse. And they had cheese toast. Okay, yeah, churro twists are really fucking good, though. It was a steakhouse, and one of their appetizers was, it was cheese toast, and it was basically a slice of Texas toast, but, like, not like the super thick Texas toast, just like, you know, if you get like a loaf of Texas toast where it's just like kind of thicker bread, and then they would just like melt mozzarella on top of it, and it was just the most simple looking thing ever, and it was so fucking good. It was so cheesy. Oh, I'm hungry. I am hungry. Rip to my Popeyes dreams. Garlic twists are great. I don't know. Like, if anything, because like, okay, like if I go for like Domino's, right? I like the little like garlic parm bread bites they have, and like those I like bread bites I like, but like garlic twist, I don't know. There's something about the twisty shape. I'm like, does it need to be cinnamon dipped in frosting, or I'm not interested. God, I kind of fucking want Domino's now. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, I'm in New York City and I fucks with Domino's hard because it's really cheap. It's really cheap, and honestly, fresh Domino's is like really fucking good. I'm sorry. I know that's controversial. I know that would get me crucified. You know, Mom Donnie would wash his hands and nail the final nail into me. But I like Domino's, man. I like Domino's a lot, actually. To go DM for Stormlight. Well, have fun. Oh wait, yeah, that's the Brian Sanderson thing, right? I meant to. I forgot that you're a fan of him as well. I think, if I'm correct. Brandon, yeah, Brandon Sanderson. I now that I finished my Star Wars book, I have put a hold on in the library for one of his books, and it has like a 6-week wait time, which is really funny. Let me get it out right now. I have the app right here. It is holds The Final Empire. I don't know if it's the best place to start, but in 6 weeks I'll have access to the audiobook for it. I'm 110th in line right now for it. It is okay. So I will probably just end up waiting to be able to read that, which is fine. Cool. Yeah, the audio file somewhere. Yeah, no, I love the Libby app. You have a bunch of them. Yeah, basically I online signed up for a New York City library card, and I got the Libby app, so I've just been able to check out all these books. It's been nice. Anyway, I've never read anything from him. I don't know really anything about him. I'm just excited to kind of delve in. Okay, so she can use some dark side powers. If you use dark side powers, do you immediately gain like dark side points? What was that ooh for, Sparkly? That she has dark side powers? You're always tempted by the dark side. They have cool powers. What can I say? Unlike me. Yeah. It probably is, but last time I tried using Audible, I was not a fan. But they cost more of. Oh, that's right. I'm never going to be tempted. Yeah. Oh yeah, Spar. Don't think I missed your comment. Yeah. Dommy mommies in nose. I would go to Dom in nose. I want Force Lightning. I want Force Lightning. I love Force Lightning. It's my favorite Force ability. In the Force Unleashed, I just went around shocking everything. Does the Force Unleashed hold up? I don't think it does. I love Force Lightning. Sanderson had a big fight with Audible over their shitty practice a few years back, so it should be better now. Okay, cool. From what I've heard, he's a pretty morally cool dude. The worst I heard is that he is really religious, but that's like whatever. You can be religious and a good person. There's a lot of people who are religious and bad people, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. He's a Mormon. That's right. I heard he was a Mormon. But like not like one of the like weird shitty ones. At least I hope not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a bad topic to get into. But I mean, you know, it's the same with all. It's gotten better over the years. That's good. I don't have any beef with religion per se, but there's sometimes it gets kind of messy. Force Whirlwind. There's a pretty important gay relationship with the last few Stormlight books. Hell yeah. Happy Pride Month. Okay. I'm hungry, so Gallon, I have beef. Well, you had chicken, but now he had chicken. Like a normal relationship, not diversity quota. Yeah, I hate the diversity quota argument, but then like people like Blizzard just actually have a diversity quota, so I don't know. No, there are definitely some times where like big company, like if it's a solo author, I'm not gonna assume that they're doing it for like the sake of diversity of that. But like big companies, I definitely feel a lot of them tend to kind of do it sometimes. I don't know, it pissed me off. This is all to say that Poe Dameron and Finn, what's his name? Oh no, he didn't have a last name, it was just Finn. In episode 9 should have kissed. That would have made that movie actually cool in a way. Live slug reaction. Oh. My diversity quota is remembering straight people exist. So true. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to give you... You want a lightsaber there. Yeah, you can have 2 blue ones. That reminds me, I wanted to equip a funky color onto mine. I was less interested in thought Adam Sandler and his victorious camera. Adam Sandler, what are you doing here? I'm waiting for him to play Gangnam Style. Adam Sandler was in Victorious, like the Aura Singh, yeah. She does look a lot like Aura Singh. That's how you pronounce, or that's how you spell her name. That's very pretty. Wait, Adam Sandler was in Victorious, like the Victoria Justice show. There's no H at the end. Okay. Do I have dual wield? I do have dual wield. So I'm gonna also equip a funky weapon. Aura Singh. Okay. I have spelled her name wrong every time then. Yeah, Victorious. On Nickelodeon. That was also a Dan Schneider show, wasn't it? Fucking rip. Fuck that guy. Go to Yavin Station now. Thank God. Yeah, I want to get off this planet. So I think that was like the last of the Dan Schneider shows. Jahani seems tense and worried in your presence. Perhaps you could make her feel more welcome by talking to her. Speak to Jahani.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting.
I forgot about Sam and Cat. Fucking rip.
Are you sure you would like to hear?
Wait, I forget. Am I supposed to say allegedly when I talk about Dan Schneider? I don't want to risk anything.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where
Big enough for. Did you watch that 16-hour Sam and Cat video? Who was that by? So like, okay, so I was a huge fucking iCarly fan. I loved iCarly. It was Quentin, that's right, it was Quentin Reviews, yeah. I fucking loved iCarly, right? And, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I fucking loved iCarly so much, and I still want to read, Jeanette McCurdy's book. But I don't know if I have the mental bandwidth to do it, because, oh boy. I heard it was really good. I know you read it. Yeah, you read it. Do you recommend I read it, or do you think I would be a little bitch about it? And do you think I would, like, start getting really emotional? See, here's the thing, Sparkly. I didn't actually watch that much Drake and Josh. I liked it, but I didn't watch too much of it. I was way more into iCarly. I'm always really emotional. That's true. You're always a little bitch. So true. I got really sad when the Death Star exploded when we were when I was rewatching episode 4, because I was like, thanks to that book I read, I knew characters on the Death Star who died, and I was sad for them. So like, yeah, maybe it'll be too much for me. I don't know, but no, Sam and Cat. I never watched Sam and Cat. Yeah, it might be our age difference. It might be our very small age difference. But it's also, right, like, iCarly was on a better spot for me. And, okay, Adam, but you're, like, spiritually, like, 3 years older than I am. So, I mean, it is. I mean, okay, all my classmates were, like, really into Drake and Josh, too. I think I just really liked the internet aspect of iCarly, because I've always been really into the internet. I mean, yeah, that's also true. Buzz Lightyear Star Command was also as kick-ass. I have not seen that. That show ruled. You know that show too? No, but what else was I gonna say? I never watched Sam and Cat. because I looked at it and I was like, okay, I saw like a little bit of Victorious. I had a friend at the time who, wait, why does Disney try and cover up Buzz Lightyear? I had a friend at the time who was like, and we were all like 13 or so, maybe 14, and he was just like, Victoria Justice is so fucking hot. And I was like, nah. I was way more into Kat, who I believe Kat was actually Ariana Grande, wasn't she? She looks so different now that I legit can't tell. She is, yeah, okay, yeah. So I was definitely way more of a fan of her. Yeah. That's my experience with Victorious. Didn't she like destroy her fucking hair by like dyeing it repeatedly for years? Like, rip. I feel so fucking bad for Ariana Grande because I know that she's had like a lot of like issues related to appearance, and that really sucks. And she became subsequent. Yeah, okay, that's true. I only really ever watched the first season a lot. So like after that, I just kind of stopped watching. I hear that read to be taken more seriously. Nick really fucked those kids up. Like, okay, I want people to correct me if I'm wrong. That might not be incorrect. That might not be incorrect. My heart goes out to her because she's clearly been really fucked up for a lot of shit. I kind of feel like Nick might have been the worst. No, I don't even think it's controversial to say Nick was probably the worst one to be a child actor for. I almost said child soldier. Mostly because of Dan Schneider. Allegedly because of Dan Schneider, right? Well, see, that's the thing. I was gonna say Disney also sucks, but like, okay, we had Miley Cyrus who like got really fucked up from it. But like, have there been others? And like, this is me genuinely asking because I don't follow Disney stuff. Britney Spears, she was she was like Disney music, right? Was she a Disney actress too? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, she is white and blonde right now. No. Yeah, no, I was gonna say the alleged eating disorder, like that kills me. Like when I see pictures of her, I feel so bad for her. And again, maybe she's not, and maybe it's just whatever, but I don't know. There's a lot of stars for Nick and a lot of the side characters for Disney, yeah. Was he supposed to try being fucked by Disney? I mean, that's true, but again, that was the Disney music side, right? I'm just talking about acting. I heard a firework go off. But yeah, like, again, this is me genuinely asking. Because I'm stupid for a lot of this stuff, right? I don't know a lot of this. Justin Timberlake came out there, true. Sparkly farted. No, that would have been an Akshi fart. Let's do robots, fart, fireworks. My lights keep flickering and I am not here for it. Yeah, Disney fucked over a lot of people. I want to say Mitchell Russo or whoever was like arrested for DUI and then lost his main character position on the show. Damn, that sucks. I feel like comparatively, and this is gonna sound stupid, right? But like Cartoon Network, they came out more fine, but that's also because they didn't have a lot of live action. Amanda Bynes was a Dan Schneider victim, allegedly a Dan Schneider victim. Anyway, I'm gonna say on my end here. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I didn't even know there was any overlap there. Oh, I might have known that. I might have forgotten about that. That fucking sucks. Yeah, I know that she was an Amanda show. Can't really have child voice actors. I mean, Chowder had a child voice actor. Gumball has child voice actors. Cartoon Network had one live action block for like a couple years. I fucking did. They had Dude, What Would Happen? Destroy, Build, Destroy. Jimmy's Head, Inside Jimmy's Head. Yeah, Out of Jimmy's Head. Yeah, it was lost media for a long time. I fucked with that show and the movie. I love the movie. Yeah, no. With Gumball, Gumball has actually had like 4 or 5 different actors because when they get bigger, they retire and then they get a new actor. So Gumball actually has like a lot of different voice actors. Movie was alright, dog. Which shows up. I don't remember the show actually. Gaming time will make you do 30 squats. I do need to get back to the game, but no. Haley Joel Osment was technically Disney. I think he also did do some acting for like the Disney TV show. Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Raven Simone. Fuck, I think I just heard the name Raven Simone like lately. Silly lesbian cat girl. There's a lot of silly lesbian cat girls out there. Raven Simone. Yeah, what's she doing nowadays? Johanny is a silly lesbian cat. Yeah, I know. I love her. She became lesbian and was released. Oh, did she? I didn't know that she decided to become lesbian. No, I'm kidding. I'm saying that joke as a queer person. Good for her. I mean, not being erased from existence, but like, I don't know, maybe sometimes I want to be to try and become lesbian. What city in America makes you the most lesbian? Is it like Aspen? I feel like I kind of feel like it's got to either be like California or like Colorado. I don't know, what state has the most lesbian vibes? Oregon, maybe? Raven's gay in the reboot of the show. She was like, don't arbitrarily make my character gay. That's cool. Like, that's entirely up to her, and I respect it. I know they made Will in Stranger Things gay. At least I think they did, because his actor is gay. What is it, Noah Schnapp? Am I getting those facts right? It might be a different character, different actor. Anyway, how'd you get interest into the Order?
When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen.
Poor Johanny.
I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking.
Being a Jedi is not easy, right? Talking to Johanny long enough. Bastila, just fucking say what you gotta say. Take it from me, right? I've basically made most of the things I do revolve around Sparkly, because otherwise, it's hard to find time to do things. So basically what I'm saying is Sparkly's, like, if Sparkly leaves me, then that sucks for me, because then I've lost a lot of the things that, that I do. No, I mean, I feel like that's more of an expectation when you get married and not dating. No, yeah, that's the hard part, right, about having to, like... Wait, what? You know, if you ever left me, I wouldn't have, like, a roleplay partner, or, like, you know, like, I probably wouldn't use my model anymore. I wouldn't have anyone to, like, watch Angry Birds 2 streaming on Tubi for free with. I'm now realizing how little things I actually do. Holy shit. We do still need to watch that. We do still need to watch that. No, The hardest part of dating for sure is finding time to do, especially like I would imagine being more of an adult. Being a Jedi means being a Buddhist as well as a detective, diplomat, researcher, warrior, pilot, weapons expert, martial arts, and wizard. I can do that last one. I know we have separate hobbies. I was being hyperbolic. If I win the lottery, I just go to every convention I can. That's true. Look, just like being a samurai. Exactly. Just like being a samurai. Exactly. That is a very funny quote. You would just go to every convention, look for a Stargate cosplayer.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you, Bastila. Shit. Suppose I can understand your curiosity given the bond that connects us. I'll tell you a bit about myself. Tell me about how you joined the Jedi then.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
You think I'd flip a breaker if I played House Flipper? Probably not. Probably not. Just turn off the TV in the bedroom. Yeah, but make that breaker roll for acrobatics. Or fireworks. No, it's starting to get a little bit cooler out already, so hopefully people aren't like blowing the grid right now. I mean, you know, worst case scenario. Can't make a roll for acrobatics, there was no session today. That's also true. You watch A New Hope. Discouraged, why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
We're not allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You can if you're the GM. Sparkly. Are you getting hungry? Oh no, yeah, you said you were hungry. That's true, you have. I was just gonna ask, do you want some more chicken rice tonight? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't have any more of that really good chicken stock. You were pew-pewing, you played Mace Windu for a minute. You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who weren't you on good terms with?
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
I didn't. Dane's still a guy. Or are you saying that I'm Bastila?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
It's so fucked. Are you saying you no longer feel love?
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others.
See,
I do not
Sparkly?
wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
See, Sparkly, you're Jedi. Okay, so I'm gonna tattle on Sparkly's roleplay character for Star Wars. Their roleplay character is madly in love and obsessed with love and relationships. He's a real young Anakin Skywalker. He just got a boyfriend and he's very excited about it. He is not what? How would the alternative be eugenics? I think that's kind of a leap. Okay. Let's get out of here. Breeding more Jedi. breeding better Jedi. I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. I don't know, I like Luke just being like, nah, fuck this policy and we don't need an alternative. He's gay. That was not a comment about your character, Sparkly. Not everything's about him. Silly gay character. Alright, let's get to Yavin. You started this off about him, true, but then it changed. Topics change. Keep up with my stream. If there's no restrictions on Jedi having kids, it would very quickly turn to new Jedi. Yeah, it's kind of like how one of the like. Well, I wanted to say that your guy's gonna fall to chaos or dark side or whatever it's called in Star Wars. One of the world building bits I really liked about My Hero Academia, that's the thing, was the thing about how it's like, oh yeah, like heroes will get together and have kids through eugenics just to be like, how can we make the strongest kid possible? It's so fucked up. Where's my main bridge? His mom was a mail order. Yeah, exactly. Dantooine. How do I change? How do I change where to go? I hit travel. No. Oh, I see. Yavin. Beautiful.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
That was kind of an abrupt end. Ha ha ha, flowers, ha 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 ha. Yeah, yeah, I know you mentioned that he buys stuff for way more. I've never really cared about buying anything, really. Most of my money has just gone to Bazak. Oh, hi, Zalbar. I was checking your supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. All right, what do you mean? Ooh, I will play him in Bazak 10 times then. Someone's been to the emergency stash of food mission. I asked everyone, but no one knows anything about it. I want to check out the food stores next time you're in the cargo hold. Okay, well, I guess I'll go to the cargo hold. Stranger, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one else in the party would have done this. There must be some other explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate that theft was from pests or vermin. Looks like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by your companion so far. Maybe a thorough search of your ship will reveal the stowaway. Okay. Damn light needs to quit flickering. I need codes to open this, okay. Where would I get the codes for the smuggling hole? Hey, light, can you stop flickering? Droid. Yeah, you like the droids. Have you anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? On my life tip, no one share more than that. Yeah, valid. You don't trust me? I've already done all that with him.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
I thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Don't worry, Johnny, I forgive you.
Thank you.
Silly Russian lesbian. I like how she keeps getting more adjectives.
Even though I tried to take your life, I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
You'll do just fine. Do you have any smuggling codes? Perchancebly.
How can I help?
You wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zah.
Both know the real reason you've been watching. I like just like fucking with her.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
That means you like me. I make you tremble. Did you get up tingling inside too?
No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the force.
I gained a couple, I think.
These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
A really cool one. You're saying the light side is innocent of killing.
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
To whatever is required, such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Well put. Okay, my ads are about to start in 2 minutes, so I am going to go in a quick break. Yeah, and have fun with your Stormlight. Have a lot of fun. I will be back in a few minutes, y'all. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. So, few updates. One, there are a lot of fireworks that are starting to go off pretty close to me, and that's why I took so long on that break, because oh my gosh, was it starting to get loud. Two, the power keeps flickering more, so I think I'm gonna call it safe and end this here, because otherwise there's a really, really good chance that my power is just gonna go out. And yeah, I don't really want that. So I think I'm just gonna call it safe and raid out here.